I am cold.
I've
If
noticed.
my feet are too hot, I am too hot.
Because you're like, oh, your feet are warm. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, get away.
I'm going to steal some of this real quick.
Back, you devil. Puppers, welcome back to I Am Setsuna. In the last part, Setsuna took a little sacrifice and got hit by some Sprite Knight. So now we're going to Kira's village to restore her.
She's just dying the whole journey there. No, it's fine.
Don't mind me.
I'm fine.
Just carrying my innards. Can you give me a Ziploc bag?
I know. She's like, oh, no, don't even worry.
You don't even have to keep it in a freezer. It's cold enough outside. All right, so I do believe to get to the village, we have to go up through the mountains. And this is Morbrise Mountain. Yeah.
More Fries Mountain.
More Fries Mountain. Yep. Oh, we got a harsh blizzard here.
That's what it looked like a few days ago.
Yes, it did. It came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, they were calling for it, but like
I wore
I wasn't
shorts
expecting that much.
and a t-shirt the day before,
Uh-huh.
and then I woke up and there was a foot of snow on the ground, and I was like, wait a minute. What?
Like, I kept hearing snow fall, and I was looking at my car, and I'm like, I should probably sweep this off, because I just had, like, 7 inches just at the top of my car, and I'm just like, alrighty then.
Yeah, it was insane. And now we're back to it being warm again.
Yeah,
A day
it all
later.
melted. We had, like, this giant icicle that was, like, gonna fall, and we're just like, keep the dogs away from that.
Yeah.
And then when it finally fell, Wesker just peed all over it, went like, ha-ha!
I win.
You could get me!
My icicle.
But yeah, this is a really cool area because, like, everyone makes snow paths.
Yeah.
So you can see as they move, like,
I do
the
like
snow
that
kind of
attention to
moves with them.
detail.
Yeah, that's really cool. It doesn't happen in the other areas because the snow's not as thick.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it covers up pretty quickly because it's blizzarding.
Yep.
But it still is just a nice attention to detail there.
I'm guessing these penguins are a bit more difficult.
They have little red plumage.
Okay, that's the difference. Because I'm noticing they're not dying in like 1 to 2 hits. And they're actually doing damage when they bite. Whereas earlier they were doing 0 damage. So this is what they call a recolor. Hoppy. But I thought the others were called hoppies, weren't they?
They're
Were
pengies.
Pengies? Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, this is a hoppy. Not to be confused with a hoppy.
Hoppy. The bird woman.
Cloud P. Alright.
Sorry, I just had like a flashback to a meme.
Go on. Well, these guys are cool. They're like little foxes that roll up giant snowballs. Roly-polies.
Keep in mind all content is 13 up. It's like the meme of like the what woman, where she's like vacuuming, but her face like it zooms in. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah.
And it's
Gotcha.
like there's an ad for frozen.
She's like,
for frozen peas, and it has like frozen peas taste the penis. Peaness, and it's just her going the what?
kitties come to join the playthrough.
And it's just really cute. She's sitting here now.
Mm-hmm.
I can get my picture.
Okay.
Baby girl.
I wonder what those hexagons mean next to like the character profiles. Because an IDR and NDRs are the same, but Eterna's is different.
What does
I'm not sure what
Setsuna's
that means.
look like?
We'll have
'Cause
to
it
find
might
out when she
be-
joins because she's technically not part of the party. She's wounded.
Okay.
So she is not in the party. You can't switch her out. You can't heal her. She's just story-wise, but gameplay-wise, she is MIA.
Because I'm wondering if it's going to be like healer versus fighter versus spellcaster.
Maybe.
Baby girl.
Because I don't think you can adjust them. I don't think you can change those symbols. I think they just are representative by that character.
Yeah. That's such a cute picture. Sorry, I'm being crazy.
Aw, she's a cutie pie. She's my little cutie pie.
This cat loves him so much.
Don't be jealous.
It's like, it's cute, but I'm also like, hey, Luna.
Remember who feeds you.
I am your person.
She's like, well, he feeds me sometimes when you can't come down fast enough.
That was so funny, though, whenever I was making breakfast. And she's screaming. And you were like, do you need food? And she went, meow.
So when these guys do snowball rides, they're actually immune to all physical attacks. So you can either wait it out until they hop back off, or you can cast spells. Wow, that was a hard snowball. 52 damage.
That was a
What the hell
nice
you got
ball.
in there? A
brick?
stone? A brick? Yeah. Poor little deers.
She looks at me like,
There we go.
I
They're
could
all
sit
off.
on your chair too, but your butt's too big.
God. 70 damage on Eterna. Don't mess around with those snowballs. They hurt.
She's like, how did I get here?
There we go. That's for you, Eterna. You weren't looking so hot. Da-da-da-da-da, charge.
So is her hat brown or green?
I think it's green. Like
What
it
is-
looks more brown on like the artwork.
Yeah.
But I think that's a lighting thing.
Yeah, but the sprite is like, well, it's not a
Model.
sprite.
It's not a sprite. Her model, yeah, her hood's green. All right, you. Quit wasting time.
I
There
just
you
had
go.
that moment of like, sorry, sprite versus model. But then I realized I do the same thing when someone is like, oh, hand me that lead pencil. And I'm like, you mean this graphite pencil? I'm like, okay, don't be a bitch about it. Like,
A talisman crafted from a healing feather. Interesting. Okay. That's a neat thing to use. Okay, so this is interesting. So coming up, we actually have these optional rare monsters. They're a different color, and they're extremely difficult compared to regular monsters, but they can give you a shit ton of HP, of EXP.
okay.
They'll give you a lot of EXP if you beat them. But they're called Sprite Night Eaten Monsters. And basically, they've eaten so much Sprite Night that they're super powerful.
I love how they all just stand there and watch it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of like, hey, is that a Sprite
But
Night
they're not
monster?
hiding. Like, they are very clearly in the open.
Yeah. And this thing's just like, do-do-do-do-do.
Excuse me. I don't know what it is about this playthrough.
It begins, well, you see the blizzard and you get cold yourself.
Yeah.
Your body goes, oh, man. I've got, You're like reacting to what's going on in the story. That's how powerful the immersion is.
Yeah, absolutely. I am kind of chilly.
Jesus. All right, so we're going to stray away from those for now. At least until we get our healer back.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait until we get Setsuna
Setsuna.
with her spells and all that. And then we'll come back and we'll give it a shot. How bad could it be? Save the game first. Then
Yeah, I was
take
going to
on-
say, well,
save the
you
game,
could die.
then take on the Sprite Night monsters. I think that's a good strategy and habit to get into.
Yeah, because their snowflakes are all different, too, at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, there are.
But yeah, I noticed that as well, how, like, an IDR and Endir have the same, like, hexagon,
Yep.
like, star.
Yeah, and Aeternus was different. When the other characters join, we'll have to keep an eye on their hexagons. It's gonna be a while.
Those circus squirrels over here.
Get down, you silly goons. Well, the problem is I don't think I have any spells. All three of my characters. Well, let's try Shock. That might be considered a spell. That might get the job done. Okay, that's cool. So Blunt Blow, if I use the momentum button, I'm able to restore some HP as well. So it's nice that not just one character has healing abilities.
Yeah.
Depending on the abilities you get, there's other alternatives to healing.
That is nice.
So that's neat. I guess that's one of the reasons why so many people like have different characters that they rely on. Because it's not just like, Setsuna's the healer. You gotta stay if you want to heal.
Yeah.
It's like, well, no, I got all these items. I got these characters that also have healing abilities.
Right.
So, like, there's a lot of customization with the Sprite Knight. Meaning your characters don't just have one job. So that's pretty cool.
Hidbury.
Hidbury, yes. We're going to the little town of Hidbury.
Okay, there's Kerr.
Yep, there's Kerr, and there's Setsuna just trucking along.
You'd think like an IDR would like
Carry
pick her
her?
up or something
Yeah.
like. No,
Yeah, I
no,
could definitely see an
I don't
IDR
wanna-
as
I don't
just
want
like
to be a bother.
carrying Setsuna.
Or even just like on his back, you know,
Mhm.
like. I carry the team on my back.
That'd be an interesting visual. Would it just be like a
Like
model on top of a model?
Like a piggyback ride. I mean, he could be like,
Because like in an let's think RPG Maker here, because like it's kind of similar to RPG Maker how this
Yeah.
is. Just these are models, RPG Maker sprites. If we were to showcase a character carrying another character, how would we do that?
I feel like it would be just like a model on top of a model.
Okay.
But it's like they have the like technology in this to like bend her model so that she
Yeah.
could like lean to the side so you could still see an IDR.
Okay.
So it would be more like he's carrying her and less like, is that a glitch?
So
it could
for
just
us,
be like
would we
Olivia.
go into Photoshop and take like,
And just,
for
like,
example,
turn the head.
Sarah and like rotate her.
Yeah.
And like have her on like Zach's back or something, and that's how we'd signify it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Because I'm just taking notes for like future RPGs when I want
Yeah.
to like showcase different things, and obviously that evolution, not in just mapping,
Right.
but characters carrying more dynamic cutscenes.
Yeah.
To where like the characters don't look as rigid. That'd be something to do because we did that in Quest Adventure to showcase the sword.
Yeah.
We
I went
photoshopped
in
the
and
sword in.
Put the sword in his hand.
Okay, you. You went in and you
Yeah.
popped the sword in, and now when you equip the sword, it shows him carrying the sword.
Yeah. And it also, the sword changes direction as he moves around.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
well, I was going to say, or it could be like how Olivia just tucks herself inside Mario's pocket.
That is true. She just goes, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Or we could just do a papoose. Just have her like in a little front papoose. Like,
I don't know what a papoose is.
it's like the sling that you carry babies in.
Oh, like a pouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Papoose.
I say that I'm going to get one for Luna all the time so that she can
Aw.
just like hang out in front like while I do
Aw,
stuff.
babies. That's so cute. I keep thinking back to that goddamn kangaroo. Lost
Yeah.
in- Mama said there'll be days like this. All right. So, anywho, we gotta find a Sprite Knight vein. It's gonna be one of those little like turquoise spots, but it's gotta be big enough.
Okay.
So, see, it's weak and unstable, so that's not gonna work. We're looking for a big one.
I thought everyone lived in a forest. Nah, dude.
Nope, sorry.
Just you.
Nobody knows where Endir's from.
Not even Endir.
Oh, crap. I keep forgetting I have, like, shit money until I sell my materials to get Sprite Knight and stuff like that. Materials be gone! But, no. I actually, like, looked up, like, cooking and Sprite Knight and stuff like that to see what it did, because on my first playthrough, I didn't do much of any of this.
Yeah.
So I only had, like, 6 different Sprite Knight that I just kind of, like, mastered till the end of the game. But there's actually a shit ton of Sprite Knight you can get in this game. Like, there's so much you can do with these characters. So, like, if you ever feel like things are getting stale,
Nomad's
swap your
ear
Sprite
mushroom.
Knight. Oh, okay.
That's an ingredient
Let's
you
see
have.
all these. So we got, like, Blade Wave, Backslash, Enables the use of Blade Wave, fire an energy blade that causes physical damage to all enemies in a line from a user. So, like, it's also about formation as well, is, like, how it's going to work. If they're not in a straight line, you might only hit one, the one, like, straight in front of you.
Right.
Prayer restores MP. God, I want that. MP just depletes, like, nothing in this game. Alrighty. Life Force Logic. Create the bearer's life force boosting maximum HP. That's cool. I'll have some of this and some of these.
I'll take that and I'll take this. The Avenger.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Alright, and now let's see what we can equip. All these choices. Rising Reverie in battle, heightens the senses, magical energy. Wise testimony. And then let's change one of these abilities that we haven't used that much to something that we might get some good use to, like Backslash or Blade Wave.
Yeah. Pretty much anything with Blade in the title.
Yeah, Blade in the title. Ultimate Truth. Yeah. And I'll keep Condense. I really like Condense because it strengthens the items you use.
Yeah.
So, like, a regular potion will work a lot better. Revival spell will work a lot better as well. Oh, neat. We got some new weapons, too. Avarshina.
The Sickle Moon.
Uh-huh. I'll snap that, even though I can't use it yet because Setsuna's not in our party. And just like that, we're out of money again. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I did buy a lot of Sprite Night.
I kind of want to see what the Crimson Lotus looks like.
Well, for now, there's the Avarshina. That looks like a Thunderbolt. Gaian Greatsword. That's pretty cool.
I do really love how their weapons change on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you like that little detail? Yeah, some games do that with, like, every aesthetic.
Yeah. That's so much animation.
That is a lot.
Someone's getting chased.
Yeah, I guess so. Either that or getting chased in their dreams.
Aw. No, I think Luna's playing with her elephant.
Aww. The baby girl. Alright, so we did some shopping. Now let's find this frickin' vein. Setsuna's like, oh, I'm glad you found time for shopping, but,
I'm
if
still
it doesn't
dying.
trouble you, if it doesn't trouble you, I'm kind of like bleeding out my orifices here.
They're like, quick, hurry, Setsuna's dying. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go shopping first.
I mean, Setsuna may be dying, but I need this new sword. Now? Yes, right now. That's like very common. There's like Zelda comics of just be like, Ganon has taken over Hyrule.
Hurry!
Cool.
Do you want to go
Like,
fishing?
fishing. Yup, you know it. Because there's fishing in Link's Awakening, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like, oh, don't awaken the moon, fish.
I know, he's just like, I'm gonna catch a big one.
The owl's like, anytime now. Oh, hang on, I got a whopper. Here we go. This is the vein we need. There we go.
We're just gonna set her right inside there.
And now begin the incantation. Really couldn't lay down some hay or...
I know.
Maybe
Make it
the vein's very warm.
A little more comfy.
Maybe it's like a hot spring. Maybe the vein's like a little hot spring. And you just sit there and it's just like, ah.
I know.
It's like
There's
a heating
like-
pad.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's like an awful part of me that wants to just like get a weekend at like a hotel or something just to use the hot tub.
I'd be down for it.
Just
Hotel hot tubs are the shit. It's like it's all... What's happening here is every time it fades, it goes like... Tick, tick, tick,
Yeah.
tick. To show you a passage of time.
how much longer? Hello?
It's not working. All these years wasted. All right, so this doesn't work. We need to find another method. By unlocking his true power. Oh, children.
We'll help.
Well, this segment also gives us a little insight into Kira's culture
Yeah.
and like what they do, and apparently their life force is connected to like the magic they use. So like if they use more magic, they live
They live less.
they live less. Yeah, they have a shorter lifespan. That's the word I was looking for. Whereas if they preserve, they can live
A long time.
a long time, exactly. So I want to say it's similar to elves.
Okay.
Especially in Tolkien, I believe like the more they use their magic, the more their life wanes. But if they preserve it, because like that was the deal.
I'd be
with,
dead by
like,
25.
I think that was the deal with like Elrond and his people. It's just like, yeah, we can help, but it also fucks over our people in the long run.
Yeah.
Whereas if we just sit by and watch, we'll live longer. Because like elves can live a lot longer, whereas like basic things can wane on an elf spirit.
Yeah.
So I think that's the connection. I think.
They're like, well, while you're healing Setsuna and killing yourself.
But the chief of this village wants everyone to lay low because like there's monsters lurking outside of the village.
I do like their yurts, though.
No, I really like the aesthetic here.
Did you know it can get up to 60 degrees inside an igloo?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I looked it up once because I was like, how the hell do people stay warm living in igloos?
Yeah. 60 degrees isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'd be the kind of like
It'd
could
be
warmer.
like, yeah,
But
it's
for
still
you, I
chilly.
think you'd be content.
Yeah, I would be content. Just give me a sweater and some socks. I think my temperature, I'm like a dog. Like my temperature is highly based on whether or not my feet are warm or cold.
Okay.
Like if my feet are cold, I am cold.
I've
If
noticed.
my feet are too hot, I am too hot.
Because you're like, oh, your feet are warm. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, get away.
I'm going to steal some of this real quick.
Back, you devil! But yeah, so this is the chief, and he's explaining that, like, they have monster blood. And that makes them, like, very sought after. But yes, faint light of hope.
This is Hydor, Holdor's brother.
I was thinking of making a joke like that. Hide door. Hide the door.
Hide the door.
Hide the door! Okay, so they purposefully extracted the magic from their bodies to live, like, long-ass lives.
Okay.
So that their people could prosper. And, like, it's actually forbidden or, like, heavily frowned upon to absorb Sprite Night to get magic back. Because not only does it, like, lessen your lifespan, but it's also like, well, our people can't prosper now because, like, you're lessening your
dangerous.
life. And if this becomes a habit, then we have a knack of dying out.
Yeah.
Cultural issues. Here on Gaming Cats and Dogs.
Dun dun dun. I like that he's wearing like a Naruto headband.
He does remind me of, like, the one teacher from Naruto, in a sense. Minus the little, like, animal ears. So now we understand what Kyr's goal is. He's going to use up his lifespan to save Setsuna.
Which is a bold move for someone who's trying to sacrifice herself.
Yep. I'm going to give my life so you can give your life. to save our lives, even though I'll probably be dead by that point.
And around we go.
Yeah. Round we go. You actually looked up that clip from Klonoa, and you actually still found it pretty creepy.
Yeah, like, if that's all he said, I'd be like, okay. But he, like, is laughing, and he's like, let's play a game, and around we go. And you're just, like, trying to, like, not die.
Yep. So you think that's equally compared to, like, in the original where you don't understand what he's saying? He's like, oh, do, da.
Well, I mean, it's, like, the same vibe, so yeah.
Okay. Gotta talk some sense into Kerr. Yeah, that's effective. Because the kids are like, we're gonna help too. We'll give up our lives to help Setsuna. And Kerr's like, get out of here! Whoop, shit.
The screen shrunk, that means there's monsters.
Yep. We interrupt this Kodak moment.
They're hidden inside. So they're gonna hide away.
Yeah, we just gotta hide. We can't fight. Ah, shit. But we gotta find the little boy.
Ah, who needs him?
He's a young innocent.
Well, he ran away. That's what happens.
'Cause
That's
Kira
why
yelled at him.
why we have fairy tales.
Kira yelled at him. We gotta get him back.
Don't travel in the forest by yourself, little one, or else that wolf is gonna kill grandma. Like,
The real monster is my co-host.
facts.
There are no monsters in these stories. The real
Heartless.
monster is my co-host.
Heartless.
Did it go off this way? Sprite Night Pillar. Nope. Oh, I saw something sparkle though. Oh right, the children.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nah. So he's somewhere in the village then. He's just hiding in the village. Forget you saw anything. We'll worry about that later.
Yeah. Kids are dumb as shit. Like, why would you run out of the village? You just said the monsters have been attacking a lot lately. Let me leave the village. Dumbass.
Well, they didn't leave the village. I left the village. Because I was like, he didn't leave the village, did he? No, he's hiding in the village. So he's somewhere around here. And it's a relatively small area. So let's just check around the teepees.
See, I would have been like, cool, so he's safe. Like, he's still in the village. He's good.
He has to be inside. They're attacking the village. Even though I don't see them anywhere. I can't go inside. Hey, you can't come inside until you find that kid.
Huh.
There he is. Snot-nosed little boy. Oh my god, I hear that so much in my life. So
What?
you can be nice.
Yeah. I hear it sometimes, too.
I hear it at work quite often. Oh, you can be nice. Yeah.
When I want to.
It's entirely my choosing. Don't you forget it.
Oh, Luna just claimed your Wii U.
Did she now?
She just rubbed it.
Aw.
She said, and mine.
I prefer what female cats do to claim instead of males.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Piss all over
Mine.
it. No, cats in general, when they're claiming... What is on your face?
Fur.
No, I can always tell where she goes somewhere that she shouldn't be, that, like, I can't reach to clean because there's just cobwebs on her face.
Oh, okay.
No, I think all cats rub when they're claiming something. Not
Oh.
like a territory, but like they'll rub their face.
Alrighty. We'll continue our journey next time.
Toodles!